I can't believe it's December already. Let's get into the December garden tour. My December garden was loaded with so many surprises, some really great ones, and that's one of my favorite things about gardening, is nature will totally surprise you. The first surprise was the best. I continued to get cucumbers throughout the month of November and into December. It doesn't look like it's slowing down at all. And if you remember, cucumbers are my favorite garden vegetable, so this has been such an excellent surprise. Another really great surprise has been the flowers. I try to continually plant flowers, and I'm definitely going to do a video on that. But I planted a lot of flowers and they're blooming and the bees are absolutely loving them, and that's been really exciting. So even when the garden doesn't have a ton going on, there's still color and life in the garden. The next big surprise was green beans. I cannot believe that I've had green beans growing into December. Of course, I still struggle to plant enough so that I have enough for an actual meal, but I'm still so excited that they're growing, and I'll have to remember that for next year. Now on to actual winter vegetables. I've been doing really well with arugula, spinach, and then those are my collard greens, and we actually had them for dinner the other night and they were really good. Even Tim liked them, so that was really exciting. In this bed I also have kale and carrots, and those have been doing really well as well. And over in this other bed, I do have some spinach coming up. I planted a little bit late, some other kale that I planted a little bit late, and then some mosh. My mosh didn't do very well last year, which is really disappointing, but I'm really looking forward to it this year. As you can see, it's just starting to come up. I did a lot of cleanup in this bed this weekend actually. I had let some things get pretty overgrown, and some other things that I really wanted to grow didn't have enough room. And I do have an interesting volunteer coming up in this garden. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm excited to find out. So now I've got more room for some of my green beans. I cut back those eggplant plants, hoping that they'll come back when it gets warmer. And then, of course, my green beans, flowers, loofah, all climbing. And then we can zoom in here and see my strawberry plants. They've been doing really well. Hopefully in the future, this will be an all strawberry bed, and that would be really exciting. This bed is doing pretty good. The cucumber plants are doing really well, but on the far side of this bed, I did let some volunteer tomato plants get kind of out of control. So they're taking up a lot of room and crowding out some other things. I need to do a better job of cleaning those up. But the really great news is that morning glory moonflower has been doing really well, even though it's kind of cold at night. It's still blooming, and hopefully I'll be able to get some seeds from it, and it continues to climb up toward the sunlight. Another exciting development is my wood chip additions. I got a wood chipper. I'm going to make a video on that and talk about the wood chipper that I bought. But adding wood chips to the walkways in my garden has been actually pretty fun and really rewarding, and it's retaining more moisture. It did rain once a week or so ago, and those wood chips are really helping the walkways to retain moisture, and of course helping my clover lawn grow. Something else I'll be making a video on, but I've planted a lot of clover seeds so that I could have some more green space in the garden, and the wood chips are really helping keep those areas moist so that the seeds are germinating and starting to grow. And we might as well check in on my tomatillo plant. It continues to grow, and there's a fair amount of tomatillos, but they are growing really slowly. I'm sure they would be doing better if it was warmer outside or if there was more sun, but they are getting bigger inside of the husks, so I'm optimistic about maybe getting some when it warms back up. And now my cayenne pepper plant. Lots and lots of peppers. I've already given a bunch to my neighbor, but as you can see, there's more for me. I've been thinking about making my own hot sauce someday, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to collect enough of these to maybe make some hot sauce. Who knows? And hey, that's the December garden. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to tell you about all the new projects I've got coming up in some upcoming videos.